This is my fight preview and prediction for O'Shaquie Foster and Eduardo Rocky Hernandez for October 28th. This fight should be a very good fight. It's gonna be a title fight. They say that Eduardo's gonna come ready to fight, and I feel like Foster is gonna do that also. The fight is gonna be out of the country in Mexico. Foster says that he wanted to fight him the last fight before he took the other one, but he's glad that it's now finally done and that he wants to get it over with and basically defend his title. A lot of people would say, I've been hearing that they say Hernandez power will be a difference in the fight, which I can see that happening as far as his power dictating how the fight goes. But I think the jab would be most of the jab will keep things basically in order as far as for Foster if he uses it. But Hernandez, I feel like he'll have to go to the body, which he likes to do. He just can't be too wild when he feel like he has someone hurt or he's in that position, because that can end up being a negative for him. But with Foster, I feel like he's a perfect match for Hernandez style, because Hernandez kind of opens himself up to a lot of shots. And if he's going against a puncher like Foster, who has high punch output and is not really laying off of him, he's not backing into the ropes. If he does back into the ropes, he's going to turn him most likely. But the jab and punches to the face, he doesn't really take well. But I feel like Hernandez is very dangerous when you're doing those exchanges inside, because he has a very good ability to clip opponents. But he also has a hard time fighting when if someone catches him or he gets hurt very easy. But once he bounces back and he's able to adjust, he looks a lot better in tough fights mostly. From what I've seen, his level of competition hasn't been like we've seen against Foster, but he still fought some decent guys over his career. Has he fought the best? No, but he's fought some very good competition, especially on the level that he's been at so far. Most of the guys he's fought came to fight, had very good talent, skills, ability. I've seen Hernandez fight in the outside. I've seen him fight in the inside. He mostly prefers the inside. He will start in the outside, but later on throughout the fight, he will make his way towards the middle of the ring. I feel like Foster will be in a position where he'll fight inside and out, basically because he already know what type of fight it's going to be. He's ready to get the fight over with. He's ready to fight. He's ready to fight this guy months ago. So I feel like this fight is going to be toe-to-toe. It's going to be a lot of boxing going on, a lot of strategy. It's not going to be too much rushing on Foster's part, but I feel like Hernandez is going to be aggressive, which will be a plus for him. You don't want a guy like Foster really thinking too much in the ring. Him thinking in the ring will be a huge issue, but with Hernandez, I feel like the power that he will show, it will early on, it will basically let us know how the fight would go, because if he has somewhat of decent power, he'll basically be on the outside for most of the fight. And if he has power that Foster can take, basically it'll be an inside fight. Foster wouldn't have no issues trying to go inside or things like that, but I feel like Hernandez level changes will be a good plus for him too, as far as going from up top, jab to the face, and then going to the body. His level changes will be a plus too. Um, I don't. It looks like his length is longer than as far as O'Shaquie Foster's. I don't think the height is that much of a big deal, but as far as arm lift, he does look like he probably has that advantage. He doesn't really, except for when he goes towards when he throws jabs to the face, you can see his length is kind of I don't know. It's gonna be an issue. That will be an issue for Foster because Foster's he usually likes to be in that range, and a fighter like this, he's very capable of matching that distance and that timing as well. But he's a little wild, and his defense isn't as good, and he likes to ball up sometimes when he's in trouble. He's been clipped a few times, so he's not someone that hasn't been in danger before. He's definitely been in danger. Uh, he's been knocked down before, so there's a lot of things that basically he's facing right now. But he also has a lot of things where he's a wild card. So if I had to go with a pick, I would probably go towards Foster because of his pedigree, and he's fought this style of guys before. It's not like he is not familiar with Mexican style fighters. I feel like he'll be able to pull out the victory. Hernandez is a very dangerous fighter still. Anything can happen in the fight. Could he get a knockdown in this fight? I feel like he can, especially if Foster gets comfortable later in rounds, and because Hernandez he has good capabilities of bouncing back, whether he's hurt or whether he's behind or whether he seems like he's out of the fight. He can fight himself right back into it. So it should be an excellent fight. I feel like it's going to be a toe-to-toe fight, 50-50. Uh, 12 rounds, I suspect, but it could end in 10 or 9 rounds. I don't know much about the undercard right now, but as far as that fight, I know that should be a very good fight. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.